Hello, everybody. My name is Maurice Kempner. I'm an attorney, real estate broker, business coach, and consultant. Welcome to True Legacy Wealth Media. Today, I'm going to talk about kind of a mindset issue with taxes. One of the biggest mistakes people make in their mindset when it comes to dealing with taxes. And what this is they isolate taxes as though it's an independent group by itself. And they deal with the tax problem as though it's not really related to other things. And because people do this, you see a lot of clickbait and videos out there or books or other information on pay zero taxes, reduce your taxes a whole lot, and all this kind of stuff, or how to get out of paying any taxes. Now, look, I'm all about it. I'm in the business of lowering people's taxes and making it so they don't pay as much in taxes. I do everything I can legally do for myself and my clients and everybody I know to do that, right? But that's not all. I mean, as a business consultant and coach and other things like that, taxes are not the only thing that I look at. And if you make this mistake and you isolate taxes by themselves, you'll tend to make a lot of mistakes. Like I've had people come to me and they'll say, Maurice, my house is almost paid off, so maybe I need to buy another one and get a big mortgage on it so I can have a tax deduction, right? So that's an example of isolating your taxes. See, so they're thinking, well, I don't have this mortgage deduction as much on my taxes anymore because it's mostly going to principal and it's mostly paying down the loan and there's just no deduction, right? So I need to get a new mortgage debt. If they pay $1,000 in mortgage interest and 30% of their money goes to state and federal taxes, they're going to get 300 of it back on their tax return, but they're still out the other $700, right? So it's costing them $700 to up their refund. See, it's better to just pay $300 more in tax and keep the other $700. It's like you can ask people, you can say, look, if here's door one and there's taxable income behind that door, and here's door two with tax-free income, which would you choose? Well, based on that alone, you couldn't really say which one would be better, right? But well, a lot of people would say, oh, I just want the tax-free income, right? So then if we go behind door one, we say, well, it's $1 billion and the taxes are 400 million. And so after taxes, you have $600 million left. That's door one. And then door two, we go in there and we say, well, it's $400 million tax-free income, no tax, right? Well, I'd rather have door one, not door two. I'd rather make $1 billion, pay 400 million in taxes, and have 600 million than have 400 million tax-free. Because the bottom line is, at the end of it, after it's all done, I've got 200 million more dollars by picking door one and paying all these taxes. And there's different kinds of income. So some income is tax free. Some income is taxed at the highest rates out there, and that's usually like wages or self-employment income. Or those are some of the highest taxes. Then there's income that gets deferred and it gets taxed later. So there's these different kinds of income that are taxed differently. And that's only just one of the things you look at. So you don't see all these videos out there like how to eliminate all your supply costs in your business or how to get rid of all your utility costs in your business, right? I mean, I think those are just as important as your taxes, except that taxes are usually a bigger cost, right? And then another thing is when you pay for utilities, you get energy. When you pay for supplies, you have supplies you could use in your business. With taxes, you really don't get anything back directly into your business. You get indirect things like military keeps the country from being conquered and uh, things like that. So, what you want to do when you're dealing with taxes, the bottom line and the conclusion is you look at your opportunities, and taxes are just part of the opportunity, your business and personal opportunities out there when it comes to uh, making money, right? And you decide what is the best bottom line for you, and taxes are only part of it. And you try to reduce your taxes and keep them in perspective, just like you do every expense that you have, personal or business. So that's the takeaway on this. Don't isolate taxes into a separate thing. Don't shoot yourself in the foot with poor decisions because you're going to save money on taxes, but it affects you badly in other areas when you make this decision to save yourself money on taxes. And that happens a lot. Um, People just buying things they don't need, things like that, so they can deduct them. That's what I'm talking about here. That's an example. Anyway, just think about it.